We're underway. The Phoenix Suns begin the game with the basketball. To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
And count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Suns ball. Booker. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Ball is good.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
That's off the side of the rim, short to Kelly Oubre. Can't miss those. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Kelly Oubre at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Off the mark on his free throw. To Kyle Kuzma. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
And the finish, slam dunk.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Finish that. Ball into the front court. Leads 3. Lance Stevenson with the dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Booker on the drive, but a shot won't fall.
See, I will pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Kelly Oubre. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Offensive rebound. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
This comes down to great execution both on the offensive and defensive end of the floor. Let's see if they can carry this into the second quarter.
Nah, not really. If you tire or if you get bumped, they make you miss a layup in the paint. And depending on the person's defensive thing, you do miss occasionally. Like if you're wide open, it's impossible to miss basically. But if you get bumped, you do miss sometimes. Even with
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Oh, you talking about a creative player? Now with a creative player, they make you miss sometimes, but not really. It's not really. It's not super easy to the point where you can make everything, but you basically make everything. But it's not like literally everything. And even with a creative player, they be hitting me with cheese sometimes, making me miss stuff that should go in.
You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Yeah, I'll give you that. The zigzag stuff be annoying.
Booker. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Now I know
I didn't
you
mean to
probably
throw
don't
that
wanna
pass.
hear
What the
this,
crap?
but you have to take it one possession at a time.
I can't be
You have
giving
to
this nigga
continue
easy
to chip
turnovers
away.
like that.
It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop,
I'm not
you'll
even
find
playing
yourself
career
back
right
in this
now. Right now
ballgame.
I'm doing the online head-to-head. Nigga pulled out the Suns, I pulled out the Lakers.
Goes to the left side. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Across the timeline comes James.
Come
Lead
on.
stands at
They
10.
just be picking everything off sometimes.
To Kelly Oubre. Curling inside. Tyson Chandler. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Rondo with the basketball. Just under a minute to go in a very
Come on,
one-sided
Tyson.
first quarter of
Can't be
play.
missing those.
Hart in a matchup with Booker. And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a
Devin
statement.
Booker.
Substitution being made in this one. James trying to cash in.
Come on,
Wide open
Bullet.
look won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
To Josh Hart. He gets it.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last
Nice
touch
block,
by the
nice block.
Suns.
Stop,
Down the
nigga.
slam. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's James controlling the offense. Rondo.
Catch it through Rondo. Oh yeah, too.
To Booker. From
That's
long
it.
range. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, the
I meant
Suns
to
come
catch
up with
Cole.
the steal.
Cole. I didn't know he. Why they got him going that?
To Mikal Bridges.
They got him going the wrong position.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Mikal Bridges at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. To James.
Stop,
Big
stop.
finish at the rim. Jay,
Yo,
we're
this-
seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space.
Yo, having
doesn't
LeBron on
mean
your
that you
team
need
is
to
just
take a
like
jump
OP,
shot.
bro.
Keep attacking
Literally,
the
you
rim.
can just go
It
to the
will
paint and
open up
score every
eventually.
time.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9",
Oh yeah, him as well.
265-pound
Like,
brick
bro, I
train
remember,
coming
I remember
down
I was
the
playing
lane.
against
You
him in
probably
career
wanna step
mode,
out.
bro. Like, even with a hand in his face, nigga still was splashing and get a green relief.
First
He would
points
be so
for him in
annoying.
this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift
Come on,
him,
Stevenson.
help him continue
Bro,
to
they
be
keep
confident
riding
on
me
the
with
court.
Stevenson, bro.
To Mikal Bridges.
You seen Tyson in the paint, he ain't win those.
Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even
That was
paying
a
attention to the
dangerous
dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Caldwell Pope. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
It's a big mismatch.
Tyson Chandler.
What was he
rejects
thinking?
it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Into front court comes Rondo. The lead is 11. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
How much I even score this year? My offense this game is not
Even
too
that
good.
of the great Shaquille
I'm still
O'Neal,
gonna win.
talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external
I'm gonna say
accolades.
Kuzma for
It's
later.
about
I'm letting him
hunting
get his
your own
rest in.
legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
No, I'm gonna pick Kuzma at 141.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 20, Josh Jackson. Into the game for the Lakers. Number 2,
Lays it up and in.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
LeBron with it up top. It's an 11-point game. JaVale McGee, a pass
Bad pass,
stolen
bad
by
pass.
Phoenix.
I'm going
You
back
go
pass.
back to the
I'm
principles,
not
things
playing
that we
this
started
game.
Warshall drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If
Look at
your
me, I'm
conditioning is
jumping.
bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop. a great
Shoot,
pass.
why is... Oh yeah, I forgot he's going that position. Good block.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Phoenix with it. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D.
Forgot. I gotta remember what position everyone's going.
Not that time.
Come on,
The
McGee.
follow
Come on,
won't
McGee.
go
Dunk
either.
that, nigga.
Got it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
James into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Down for McGee. McGee powers it through.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Beyond the arc for three. Cleans it up. And a put-back slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming
Oh,
inside.
I didn't know
As
this
long
nigga
as
was
that
all the way
defense
on court like
continues to give
that.
you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
James. To Jackson. Doesn't get the bounce.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Alright, let me start blowing this nigga out.
To Mikal Bridges. Booker. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor.
Bad
you
shots.
Keep doing what you're doing with
That's
that
what's giving him
superior
a
confidence.
chance, so I'm shooting bad shots.
Devin Booker.
If that went in, I was about to say that's anything.
Gets to the basket and
Bang.
scores. First half in the books. So far, it's been all Lakers. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Ball to James. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
I was about to, bro, Kuzma is about to knock one down like crazy.
that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
James To Ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Lonzo Ball hits the tough shot. The defender played it well. Lonzo strikes.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock.
Come on, they cheat in Tyson Chandler like he couldn't.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lakers at the controls right now. James gets it in the right corner. 4-3.
I was about to say, they cheated this nigga again. I was over,
Great
man.
shot by the offense, but the defense,
Same exact
they can't
release
afford
each
to
time.
collapse off that penetration.
Same exact
I'd
release
rather a
every
team
time I
take
do
a tough
it.
two
It
than a
should have won
wide
in the
open
other
three.
times too.
LeBron into the front court. His guys lead here. Early stages, third quarter. Slam dunk.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots.
Come on,
The
Devin.
harder the
Come
bigs
on,
were
Devin
running to
Booker.
the rim.
What you doing with the
harder
rock?
three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Look out, Devin Booker. Not
Yo,
looking
Devin
pretty.
Booker
3 for 10.
really nice.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Nice pass to get things going.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the fish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives,
I had
that's
fun
because of
that
the energy
one.
that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Booker. From the painted area, won't go down. Oh, follows and finishes.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Lakers ball. James, defended by the lefty Oubre. To Kyle Kuzma, picked up by the
I
center.
like this get stolen that easily.
Driving right to the basket. Good look that time, but off the mark. To James. Oh, Lonzo Ball. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Rocking the rim.
Oh, man.
He
did you see
eating with
that
DeAndre
swiftness?
Ayton.
He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Brogdon Bender
tried to do it
swats
for
it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count the basket at the rim.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the
I'm
ball
chilling right
release
now.
off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the
Put
midst of
McGee back in
contact,
for a while.
that's
Let
something
Tyson
special to
Chandler
watch.
do this.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
I'm trolling this nigga right now.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
And that's gonna
Come
get out
on,
of
this nigga out of bounds. Come on, Reggie. Come on, Reggie. JaVale McGee couldn't block that. Come on, JaVale.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that,
Oh,
that can
shoot.
keep the juice is going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
For 3, yes. Or in the case of the defense,
Reggie Bullock.
not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
To Mikal Bridges. JaVale
Down
McGee
McGee.
snatching it out of the air. And he's going to the free throw line.
Smart
I'll
play
take
to
this.
rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
DeAndre Ayton at the line. Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Ball. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shots
Come
not
on,
going
man.
down. Booker with it. His
Bogdan.
guys trail by 10. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns.
Come on, Devin.
Rondo to the basket, but he can't finish. The quarters come to an end with the Lakers in command.
I'm chilling.
It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get
And they can't
you
beat
get
all
3
him
stops in a
that
row,
much.
and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Down low for Kuzma. To Josh Hart. Lonzo Ball.
Yo, Lonzo on a hot streak right
The
now.
defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Hart to James. And they call the foul.
This
Careful
nigga
there,
fouling.
Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Brogdon Bender with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Give him 2
Brian don't
points.
give up.
High percentage.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Oubre. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not
Stop,
cost
stop,
you,
nigga.
but in the playoff
King
game,
James,
it
nigga.
will.
The assist from number 2.
Mikal Bridges to Booker. Has a look. Not today.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the
Come on,
communication of the
Kuzma.
backbone of the defense. When you
My
have a
nigga
guy back there who
Kuzma.
can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Booker to Kelly Oubre. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kelly Oubre has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Another shot stays out. To Stevenson. Brogdon Bender sends it away.
Good block.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Stevenson to James.
Kyle Kuzma.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Wrong
You live
nigga
by
to
the
leave
three,
open.
You dive out of 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
That might be in.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2,
Shoot.
right?
That is great math, my friend. That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron.
That's my fault.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Suns with the basketball. Tyson
What was he
Chandler
thinking?
gets it. That's his third block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says
Tyson
one man can't
Chandler.
beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Tyson Chandler with the block.
Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many
Oh,
shots
man.
only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench,
Come
keeping
on,
fresh
bro.
legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Jackson. Lakers come up with it.
I tried to work the
Ooh,
clock here,
this,
but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Kyle
No,
Kuzma
Kuzma.
sends it away.
You know why?
Kyle
I don't see
Kuzma.
anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody
King-
squatted down.
Oh, they
really
robbed
active
King
with their
Davis.
hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Devin
Bad
Booker
shot.
can't connect. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Ball brings the rock up court. Deep right corner. Oh, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Rondo matched up with Booker. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
And hits the... Goes 2 for 2. Ferocious slam inside.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To James. Fires the 3. He'll take that any day.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Phoenix has the ball. Booker. Defense making the ball handler work. To Kelly Oubre. Here's a chance from long range. Even that shot was tough for Oubre. No good. Nothing going here on that drive. Kuzma guarded by Devin Booker. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Kelly Oubre with the finish at the rim.
I mean, and I get more and more impressed with guys' ability to shift their body. That's a Euro step, a side step. However they find a way to get through traffic and finish like that.
The pass set it all up. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of
LA
the
Lakers with the
NBA
W.
on EA Sports.
Dang, I ain't even try to shoot with my nigga Cole Pope. Did I start that shoot with him this game? No. I ain't even playing. Wait, did I? No, I did it. At least I got a rebound with him. I ain't try to shoot with him. So assist was found. Nigga ain't get no buckets with Jamal Crawford. Oh, he ain't playing.